Morning, lovelies. It's been a while since I've done a video. Excuse the coggy voice. And there's a reason I've been holding back from doing stuff, because I've gone through a little bit of a change, and coincidentally, it's what I want to talk about today. Is starting over. We we really hate starting over, don't we? We really hate it. We seem to think that the loyalty to the job, the career, the subject that we're on, the relationship, we seem to think that the longer we're with it, we're supposed to stick with it. That might not be the case. Starting with, they say in any average lifetime, you have about 6 different careers. And that's just in your career sense. Imagine what it goes through for everything else. Just because you've stuck at something for so long doesn't mean to say that you owe it anything if you are unhappy. I think that's the test of it. If you are unhappy, you've learned everything you're supposed to learn, you've all the responsibilities that you're supposed to do, and there's nothing left, why stick with it? I mean, you might not be able to leave it straight away. You might have to start out the feelers. Don't stick with something that you're not happy in. And you might not be able to do it straight away, but there are things that you can do. You can put feelers out. If it's a career, you can go and speak to somebody who's in the career that you are thinking about doing it. If it's a side project, look at people who are doing side projects. If it's sadly a relationship, then look at where you are now with the relationship, and do you see any growth coming from where you are? Because just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean to say it has to stagnate, and because you've been with that person so long, we forget to appreciate the small things. Now, starting over could be actually just starting over in the same relationship, because we might not see the stuff that they do anymore. We need to maybe start over and start to appreciate all the things that they do, but it's still a starting over. We are still comfortable. We get comfortable, and we become scared of the new, or we don't appreciate all the things that maybe another person doing, or what's within the job. We don't appreciate anymore because we become comfortable. We also might not be happy within that comfort. Just because you're comfortable doesn't mean to say you're happy. They don't come intertwined. They are two separate entities, and you have to figure out what it is for you. But if you are at the point where you're like, no, I'm ready for something new, and you know. Don't say you don't know, because you do know. Because if you didn't know, you wouldn't be investigating what your life would be like if you was doing said thing. You know you're not happy, all right? And go and investigate it. Figure it out, because the old saying, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. It's true, but what people don't understand is what all that they're saying is, it's better to have done it and to found out than to regret never done it at all. That's what it is. Basically, it's telling you to, or it's emphasizing the fact that what is worse, never done it or doing it and finding out. Because at least then your curiosity is settled. The old saying is, people get so scared by the saying, oh, curiosity killed the cat. Actually, the saying is, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. It's the fact that, curiosity might kill you sometimes, but the satisfaction will bring you back to something new, or bring you back to yourself. It's better to have loved and lost. It's better to have been curious than to have never known at all. So if you're thinking of starting something new, investigate, look into a way to do it. Because you know what? The one thing people do when they're older, you ask any old person, they never regret the things that they did do. It's the things that they didn't. So on that point, I'm going to leave it because I don't want to run over. But I hope you all have a good day. And if you like anything that I have to say, please comment, subscribe. I appreciate you all for taking the time out to watch my videos. There is not a time that I don't think, wow, I can't believe somebody's watching my video. So on that note, take care and have a great day.